Hold on, Peter. Councilman Brown?
I'm going to try to address all the questions. I try to write them down. But a couple of things. I want to thank you guys for coming out today. And just like how you guys have come here to express your concerns, what we didn't get into is ways that you feel that we can improve this area. And that's one of the main ideas of a SID district is we have a SID district down here on Wood Avenue that is made up of business owners, property owners. That's why I asked if you're a property owner or business owner, and residents, where they know best what improvements need to be made in this corridor on Route 1 and 9. Now, the benefit to you is a couple of different ways. The state statute allows us to beautify an area. Now, I think someone mentioned Rawway. Rawway's model is that they tax every business. The city of Linden is not looking to tax every business. It's two areas that we feel that need some attention from a standpoint of beautification, from enhancing public safety, as well as pedestrian safety. Now, our Route 1 and 9 corridor, I see the numbers, I see the statistics. And if you look, especially on Wood Avenue and Stiles, we have a lot of people that are going back and forth at these intersections. Keep in mind is that we're going to see an increase in traffic with not just the redevelopment that we have down here in Linden, but also the Goethals Bridge, that expansion, the retail that we're going to have in the GM property. So it's a matter of being proactive and utilize the state statute to make these pedestrian enhancements that benefits all residents. Which is a major concern because I represent the 3rd Ward, and right here on Wood Avenue and East Elizabeth Avenue, I had 4 fatalities just in here in town. This is something that I want to be ahead of the curve that we can address, and that's just pedestrian safety. What? No, it's a state, but yet we are allowed to make enhancements. But sir, let me finish. Sir, let me finish. Also, by creating a SID district, that allows us, just like we have on Wood Avenue, to go out for grant money. So rather than Linden taxpayers go out and pay for whether sidewalk work to be done or other enhancements, we can go to the state and say we have a SID district on Route 1 and 9 and apply for grant money. We've done that here on Wood Avenue where I think anywhere between $1.6 to $1.8 million. Now, if I have 2 additional SID districts, that allows us to go to the state or to the federal government to say, hey, we need funds to improve this intersection or to improve this corridor. Beautification is another issue, and like I said, enhancing public safety. Now, what I also want to stress, though, and I understand that you're focusing on the taxes. The taxes are a lot less than the regular property taxes, which we can talk about that as well. There's no tax rate that was assessed or anything of that nature. And we're looking at the effects that it would have on small business owners, such as the other gentleman that was here. He said he's a small business owner. So we are looking into that. Studies are being conducted. That's one of the reasons why it's being tabled, because for the last couple of months, we've been wanting studies and numbers to support this, something that Rawway, someone mentioned Rawway did not do. But I also want to encourage that if this does pass, is that you become a member, and we have forms you can get from the clerk's office, to join the SID board so that you can express your concerns and help improve this area. Because I find it hard to believe that some of us don't agree that we do need to, whether it's widening sidewalks, improve beautification, address some of the public safety concerns that we have in this area. And it's good to hear from business owners what needs to be done. Right now, there's no mechanism in place to allow business owners, residents, and property owners to get together to take some type of form of action. We have it done right here on Wood Avenue. Next council, we have 4 ordinances that's going to be read that's directly coming from the SID district on Wood Avenue that they want to see the council change to enhance Wood Avenue. I would like to see the same thing from Route 1 and 9 and from St. George Avenue as well. There is going to be some opposition, but we do need to address these 2 corridors. I can also give you my phone number if you want to sit down and talk. I do agree with the idea. One gentleman talked about a forum, and that's something that we definitely can work out to get some more dialogue between the business owners, property owners, and even residents in that corridor.
I am. I'm right by the big gas stations. There's no foot traffic. We take care of everything ourselves. Maybe you should move it forward when you have problems with foot traffic and I think the district is, the borders are really, to me, does not make sense.
Yeah, and that's part of the study. By SID district, you list the block and lots. And so, yes, it's general in terms, so part of the study is to look through that so we can fine comb to it now. That's why it's being tabled, because, you know, we're not gonna move forward without a study. This, in a sense, the reason, and I'm the one that wanted to put this on there, for this exact reason, I hear from you guys. Because we have been talking about this for well over a year. And now, you know, we've gotten attention, we create some type of dialogue, which in my opinion is a good thing.
Who is paying for the studies?
The study?
Yeah.
That's being paid out of our current fund account.
So the city pays for it?
Yes,
Okay.
which is the proper way to do.
Yeah.
Which is one thing that happened in Rawway where, for instance, Dan, I don't know if you can speak on that, a study wasn't done. So we want to make sure we cross our Ts and dot our Is and get the dialogue that, and I'm glad you guys came out.
My comment is that passing on Wood Avenue makes sense to have it because they're business after business, and there's a lot of foot traffic there. This is a great place to do this district, but where we are, this is nothing at all. It's where the gas stations are, the properties are very wide, there's absolutely no foot traffic.
What I would suggest to,
Yep.
you know, the members not just here that are talking Route 1 and 9, also St. George, is come to the next Wood Avenue SID meeting and see how their meetings are run. Because basically, we have a SID district down Route 1 and 9, and you can see how these business owners and property owners have control over what happens downtown and how they're able to just focus on that area and their ideas come to light. You know, it's not perfect, you know, but they're always trying to constantly improve. So I can, you know, we can exchange phone numbers. And I would invite you guys to come to the SID meeting so you can see what exactly a SID board is and what it does.